Today I'm going to be showing you how to install a basic springboard style diving board, and so I'm going to be going over all that with you today. Okay, so this is a Inter-Fab Techni-Spring diving board, and the bolts are already in, as they should be after your deck is finished. So the way these go is once you get this set to where you want it, you're going to get these the set of bolts. You're going to get your nuts, you're going to get your washers, you're going to get your lock washers, and you're going to get your plastic washers. So it always goes plastic washer, and then you're going to put your stainless steel washer. It's your flat washer. And you're going to put a lock washer. Then you're going to put your nut. You're going to do that on all four of these. The springs on these go this direction. So you'll have your hole right here in the middle. This is the little crossbar the diving board sits on. This side here is the back where the actual diving board bolts onto. Alright, so for this, you got to have all your bigger size nuts and bolts and washers. There's only one set that's the bigger size, so it's really easy to figure out which part goes to hold this spring on. And the way this goes is the same way everything else. We're going to do a flat washer. We're going to do a nylon washer. We're going to do a square nylon washer with the bigger hole. And that's going to go in between these two. And that slides through there. We're going to do another nylon washer, another flat washer, a lock washer, and then the nut. And then also, it's a good idea on these is to put some this lock anti-seize stuff on here, and that's because stainless steel is a bad habit of seizing up when you're using stainless on stainless. So just put a little bit of that on the threads, and that's going to help you be able, if you ever need to take this apart, you can. Otherwise, you can forget about taking it apart. For this, we're going to insert the carriage bolts through this metal piece where it's square. Just lift this up, slide your carriage bolt in, do that on both sides. And basically we're going to do the same type of a thing. We're going to use the square nylon washers here. And we're going to slide these springs through there. Next we have another, we're going to use a flat nylon washer, we're going to use a flat washer, we're going to use a lock washer. And then these have these kind of a bronze brass little nut, that's kind of new. And then we're also going to put on some anti-seize on everything. Helps you get it apart later. And so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Nylon washer, flat washer, lock nut, lock washer, slide that over the bolt and tighten it up. And these are 3/4. Just want to snug those down. You don't need to over tighten them. Set the diving board on top of here. Now the diving board is a little bit heavier in the front than it is in the back. So when you get these lined up, this is going to want to fall into the pool. So if you're doing this by yourself, you want to take something and set it down here where it's not going to fall down while you're working on it, but not so heavy that you can't lift up on the diving board and work on it. So all this is going to go into this. Okay, so for the board itself, what you're going to do is you're going to get your long bolt, and you're going to slide that through this plastic top piece. You're going to have a flat washer, it's a flat rubber black washer, and that goes next. Now between here and the spring, you're going to have this rubber plastic, kind of thick rubbery square washer. And so you can see I've already got that on here, lined up with the hole. We're going to slide this down, and then that goes through there. Then we do a nylon washer, then a regular flat washer, and then we need a lock washer. Okay, and then you want to put your anti-seize. And then screw that on. Now you don't want to screw it down all the way. You want to have room here because this piece here has to go over the top. And when you tighten it up, that tightens the whole thing up. You need 3/4 inch and just tighten it down. It. Next step is simply just finding these rubber caps and setting them on. These are the big ones. Setting them over these top of these nuts so people don't cut themselves. But other than that, you're ready to go. What? Diving board's ready. Thanks for watching.